Alright guys, welcome back for another Dokkan Battle video, and today we are going to be doing the Should You Summon video for Boujack. So of course, this was the banner for Boujack over on JP. It had obviously Boujack, Zangia, Ultimate Gohan, Bardock, Android 13, Future Gohan, and then Super Saiyan Future Gohan. So overall, again, 7 featured units, very good value, and very decent units on here. Again, we all know how crazy good Ultimate Gohan is. In Future Gohan, a personal favorite of mine, is still a very good unit. Android 13, no one really talks about him, but still very impressive. And then Bardock is still very viable in many situations because, again, he is a defensive stacker. So what we're going to do is I'm going to kind of give my opinion on whether or not it is worth it to summon based off of, number one, the featured SSRs that they have, which of course is Ultimate Gohan, Bardock, Android 13, and Future Gohan. I'm not really going to count this Super Saiyan Future Gohan just because, again, he's been on many banners and we already basically know what he does. Alright, so on the short notice, if you are free to play, I would say this is a skip. And the reason why I say it is a skip, even though, again, I cannot lie to you, but this is a very good value. The reason I tell you guys to skip is because of these 2 banners that are going to be coming in the future. So the 2 banners I'm talking about are obviously the anniversary banners. Now this is Vegeta's and then this is Goku's. And if you take a look at the list of featured units, immediately you can tell that these have way more value. Number 1, obviously the 2 new DokkanFest LRs, as well as their featured SSR, which is the Gohan and Frieza, and then the Gohan and Piccolo unit. Both of those units are very solid in both of their own respective means. Personally, for me, I actually am a huge fan of the design of this Golden Frieza and Ultimate Gohan, as well as the Gohan and Piccolo. Both of them are very good units, like I said, but I do tend to lean more with the Frieza and Gohan. Again, you have the Worldwide Download Celebration LRs, you got Boo Tanks, and then you got the Goku and Vegeta that fuse into Vegito. So already these 3 units alone are some of the best values for your stones. And then going over Vegeta's, Kefla is by no means a bad DokkanFest. Neither is this Vegeta. You got LR Int Cell in here, who is very good after the Link level update. And many of these units after the Link level update are actually really solid. Vegeta as well, the Super Saiyan 4 4th year anniversary LR is still very impressive. And then if you go over to Goku's, again, physical DokkanFest Beerus is amazing. Angel Vegeta, Kaioken Goku, LR AGL Gohan, you've got Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and then you've got this Int UI signed Goku who gets an easy A during the anniversary. And then the only unit that really drags the value down is this Int Golden Frieza. And then, you know, for Vegeta's banner, the only unit that really drags it down is, again, this hit. Android 17 with the anniversary is actually pretty valuable now. Again, the Part 2 LRs really rely on this guy. Especially the Android 17 and Team Universe 7-1. You know, you link them up with this, you know, Android 17, and they're going to be doing not only good damage, but they're going to be very good defensively. And then Evolution Blue Vegeta, I actually have him rainbowed. He's actually really solid defensively, which is something that not many people talk about, but, you know, he is probably the best linking partner for the Evolution Blue LR. So again, these banners are coming to Dokkan, I would say. Today's February. They usually come out around maybe June is what it is, if my math is correct. It's January, February, March, April, June, July. No, they come out in July because August is when the anniversary begins to die down, and then the download celebration begins towards the end of August, so it's July. So the anniversary banners are going to drop on July. Probably the first week or the second week of July. Again, for the 4th year anniversary, I think it was maybe the 7th or the 8th of July. And then for the 5th year anniversary, I think it was maybe the 8th or the 9th. So it's usually around there for July. So again, these banners are not far off. Again, we're March, April, June, July. We're 4 months away from the anniversary. And again, Boujack is the most recent DokkanFest exclusive that's going to be coming from JP over here. Because if we take a look at, actually no, let me pull this up on the timeline of events. But again, we actually, oh wait, I forgot, I can't click on the Boujack banner because for some reason the Boujack banner just immediately kicks me out. It's really weird. Oh, and then the only other two DokkanFest banners we have are Pycon and Janemba, but again, they're not going to come before the anniversary, I think. They're probably going to save that for another time. And then we go ahead, we do this, and then that makes it big. Alright, so if we go over here to the timeline of events, okay, let's go over here, let's go to the Japanese, complete Japanese timeline. There's not a lot that we have left. Again, the only thing we have left really is Pycon and Janemba. And again, there's 4 months left. We do have Saiyan Day. Again, Saiyan Day is something we have to look out for, because again, that's usually a global and a JP thing. And then that's about it. Pycon, Janemba, and then Saiyan Day. So we have around maybe 2 or 3 months where we are going to have absolutely no content over here on global. So I would expect some global first, just like when it was leading up to the fourth year anniversary, where they released LR Tech Broly. They released Gohan and Goten. So again, expect some global first, because if we go to 5th anniversary timeline, all right. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna let the Dokkan Wiki load for now, and we'll go back to this. So again, there are probably gonna be some new DokkanFest Global First, units that are gonna be coming, and again, depending on if they change this banner at all, it actually could affect the banner overall, because again, say for example they decide to get rid of Android 13 for whatever reason, and they instead put somebody like Cooler, that instantly raises the value of this banner by a whole lot, because again, Cooler is number one, a unit that's very sought out. He's still very good in the meta. After the link level update, he is still very, very good. So again, actually Android 13 is actually still really good, so how about, like, instead they replace Bardock with, again, Cooler, or they replace, this future Gohan with Beerus. That banner already, I would almost say is a must summon, because again, imagine the lineup here. Boujack and Zangus, 2 very, very good new units. You got Ultimate Gohan, you got Cooler, and you got Beerus, and you got Android 13. That is a very, very good lineup for units, which again makes it almost a must summon. And you gonna load Dokkan Wiki? It looks like the Dokkan Wiki's not gonna load, or it's gonna load very slow. But yeah, I mean, God, why does it keep doing that? I can't really get to the next talking point I want to do, because the Dokkan Wiki is kind of down. Alright, so this is not good. Okay, well, I mean, it's getting there. Oh boy. Well, basically what I was trying to get at is kind of show you guys how little units we actually have left for, global over here compared to JP. Because, again, this directly ties into the whole point of the year where, we're just like, is global going to catch up with JP? Is global going to catch up with JP? That's usually what happens around this time. Just because, again, there's not a lot of units that we have left. Again, just going through this, we've gotten every single one of these units. Again, Saiyan Day, global and JP thing. I would expect, of course, this to come in March, is usually when it comes out anyways. But again, just going through it again, this is the complete 5th year timeline. We've already gotten all of these units, except for like maybe a couple of world tournaments here and there. But again, world tournaments, that's not really such a big thing anymore. Again, I only really grind it just to get Demon King Piccolo at this point. Yeah, I mean, just take a look. Again, I think we already have this TN, but again, this Awakening for this. Actually, no, we actually already got that. Probably, no, we also already got their Easy A, so yeah, I mean, if you really start looking at it, we have literally everything. And again, this is getting deep, and we just got Turles too. So, now we're getting deeper into the whole timeline. Gogeta just recently came out for us. Boujack, again, is going to be coming out. His celebration with, Whis and Hachiak Awakening, the Easy A's. This Gohan already came out. This World Tournament is still one that we need. Just basic Easy A's, and yeah, I mean, look. Just Pycon and Janemba. And that's it. We literally only have Pycon and Janemba left now, so Again, that's really my point of this is I wouldn't summon if you're free to play. Now, if you're pay to play, I would suggest summoning if they don't change the banner. Okay, if you're pay to play, the reason why I say you should summon and you're willing to spend the money is number one, Boujack is amazingly good. The Truth on my notifications just posted a video, Rainbow full level 10 links Boujack, so go check it out. I mean, you guys are gonna see why. Again, Boujack is very good. But again, if you're pay to play, don't go too crazy either. Again, you probably already have all these units, so you're probably only aiming for either Boujack or Gohan. Probably not Zenga. I mean, Zenga is decent, but she's not the best. So again, if you're pay to play, don't go too crazy. If you're free to play, I would skip. Again, based off of the timeline that I just showed you, we only have Pikkon and Janemba. That's not a lot of like room for like 4 months to fill. Again, that at least is a 1 month celebration, so we still have 3 months left. Again, I did mention Saiyan Day, so let's say at the let's highball it. There's 2 months left. The DokkanFest after the anniversary is usually the one that happens before the anniversary, so let's say that's taken as well. We have 1 month left, and there's probably going to be a global first and then a global first LR. Because again, that's usually how they tend to do things. Because again, we had Gohan and Goten, DokkanFest LR. We had a legendary summon, legendary Super Saiyan Broly. Again, keep that in mind. So during the 4th year anniversary timeline, so they're probably going to drop some really big new flashy DokkanFest in order to get us global players to summon. But again, I would say save your stones for now. Again, I know I've been like saying, oh, Boujack is really good, which he is for sure. You know, Boujack by no means is bad, but I would suggest saving your stones, especially if you're free to play, because I cannot stress this enough how good of a value these banners are. You cannot skip these banners. Just, you know, worldwide download Celebration Vegito. I mean, who doesn't want him? I mean, I personally want him. I don't have him. So, you know, I'm personally saving for these banners, because again, Bootanks is super good, UI Goku's the best unit in the game, Beerus, Kaioken Goku, AGL LR Gohan, this UI sign gets an easy A, so, you know, save for the anniversary banners. That's really all I can tell you. Just skip everything that comes out. Dokkan's gonna try to bait you for sure. Save if you're free to play. Don't summon. I know it's very hard, trust me. I know more than anybody how hard it is to like skip a lot of banners, because I skipped in Future Gohans, who I actually was specifically saving up, but then once I saw the anniversary banners, I was like, no, man, I can't. So anyways, guys, that is going to do for today's video. Again, I didn't really go over these units, which, my bad, but again, I don't really need to say much again. Ultimate Gohan greatly raises attack and defense, guards, nothing really much needs to be said other than he's an absolute beast. Android 13, again, people underrate him in my opinion. 130% attack and defense, super good. The fact that he, you know, after the link level update, you know, just look at his links. Big Bad Bosses, Metamorphosis, Android Assault, Nightmare, Fierce Battle. You know, he's going to hit hard, he's going to defend really well, and he's also a support type unit, which is really good. The only issue is, again, his transformation conditions. In Future Gohan, again, very underrated unit in my opinion. Greatly raises defense for 1 turn. He has damage reduction if he's under 58% HP. He's a support type unit as well for Bond of Master and Disciple. He gets 100% attack and defense. And then again, same thing, Link update. Link level update, all in the family, 20% defense. You know, Saiyan Lineage, Cold Judgment, Dismal Future. Very, very good unit. Severely underrated in my opinion. And then the last unit, of course, is Bardock. Bardock, I think, is just right. You know, he's a defensive stacker, so very good for long events. His transformation condition isn't hard. It's like literally turn 4, or if you're fighting a Wicked Bloodline enemy, like you can instantly transform. And then kind of like the same thing, you know, after the Link level update, you know, he gets a little bit more attack and defense. But overall, again, still a very, very solid unit. So my final thing is free to play, save. If you're pay to play, if you guys maybe don't go super, you know, duper crazy, just because again they're probably going to release more stuff in the future, so you don't want to break your wallet on Boujack unless you're like the biggest Boujack fan. Then sure, go nuts. But other than that, that is going to do it for today's video, and I'll see you guys next time.